Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Akeem, back to give you another preview on a player headed towards the 2017 NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to talk about a premier pass rusher out of Alabama in Tim Williams. And I think he would be an excellent player to talk about. He's actually one of my top outside linebackers entering this year's draft. As far as his play, he is a great player. Just like a lot of great players coming out of Alabama, they've been having some great prospects. Now, he's actually hailing from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, decided to play for Nick Saban, and I think he had a couple of great seasons as far as a pass rusher in wise. If you look at 2015, in which he emerged as a good pass rusher, 12.5 tackles for a loss to go along with 10.5 sacks. We did see better this past season with 16 tackles for loss in increase. Now, he did just lower with 9 sacks, but he did increase in tackles with 31 tackles. So that's a couple of good things to look at. He did increase over the last couple of seasons in Tide defense. Now, it's time for me to talk about his strengths and weaknesses. Now, if you take a look at him, the first thing I do like about him is his explosiveness off the edge. He has great acceleration off the snap of the football, and he plays with relentless hands. He does a good job using his hand work to get away from blockers and get inside the backfield to sack the quarterback and even cause some tackles for loss. Now, he was a true disruptor in that line of scrimmage, and he was actually part of the reason why the Tide had such a success defensively over the past couple of seasons, in 2015 and 14. Now, he has brute strength and great speed, 4.6, 40, which is not bad. You want your outside linebacker to be between at least 4.6 and 4.7, and if they're faster, their stock definitely grows a little even higher. And he does squat at 555 pounds, which is great. That shows that he has great explosiveness, and I did see his technique. Now, we all should know that Alabama has an amazing strength and conditioning program, and that's why they've been doing so well as far as a team overall, as a unit, in the intimidation, their work ethic, their look. They just have everything together, and Williams is another one of those guys. Now, other things that I do like about him, he has a deadly spin move that I did like a lot. He has good moves in his arsenal as far as a pass rusher, and I think he could become a good pass rusher, especially in third down situations at the next level. Now, he does have some weaknesses though. Now, as a pass rushing specialist, that's pretty much what he was used most for, in which he was most effective. Like I mentioned, he only had 19 tackles in 2015 and 31 tackles in 2016. You wish he would show a lot more as far as being a good nose to the football and get to the ball carriers, which I was a little bit disappointed in that. But he's still a predominant pass rusher, but he kind of limited himself as being just a good 4.3 type pass rusher at the next level, possibly even maybe 3.4, but really a 4.3 pass rusher and used in pass rushing situations. Now, luckily for him, this is such a predominantly passing league in the National Football League. He will be selected in the earlier rounds of this year's draft because of that. But I really think he needs to just show a little bit more versatility and not only be a pass rusher, but sometimes help out in covers, but more particularly get to the ball carrier and just not quit off on plays. Now, lastly, he did have a couple of off the field issues, particularly when he and had possession of marijuana and a gun, even though he did pay for it, but he did not have a permit for it. So it shows that he has a couple of off the field issues with that. Now, with this all being said, he's such a talented pass rusher, and I do understand why people have him as a first or second round pick. But with those off the field issues, though, that is a major concern. Will he be a hard head type of player at the next level when he has more money? Now, we have been seeing when players who have trouble passing issues, when you actually give them more money, it just increases their amount of getting to even more trouble, which is a little bit of a concern with me. Now, I actually still see him as a second round pick, but it's still a concern. I think at worst he will be a 4th round, but I think somebody will select him in the second round of this year's draft. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys will actually be later on tonight, in which I will continue with more scout reports for this year's draft. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.